Textbook themes, first grade, page 1 until 12. Creative thinking and innovative. Bahasa Indonesia. Perhatikan gambar berikut. Ungkapan pujian yang tepat adalah "Wah Dayu, kamu hebat, masakanmu enak sekali." Ungkapan pujian yang tepat adalah "Tarianmu bagus sekali." Lani menggambar bunga. Ungkapan pujian yang tepat adalah "Gambarmu sangat bagus, Lani." Udin berbagi kue. Ungkapan pujian yang tepat adalah "Terima kasih Udin, kamu sangat baik, mau berbagi kue denganku." Siti membantu ibu. Ungkapan pujian yang tepat adalah "Siti baik sekali, sudah mau membantu ibu." Dayu menari Bali. Ungkapan pujian yang tepat adalah "Tarian Dayu bagus sekali." Benny bermain gitar. Ungkapan pujian yang tepat adalah "Permainan gitarmu sangat indah."
Edo, Siti, Lani, dan Udin sedang membuat hiasan. Saat Udin mengambil lem, lemnya tumpah. Edo segera menolong Udin. Udin mengelap tumpahan lem. "Wah, Edo baik sekali." Teman-teman memuji sikap Edo. Edo sangat baik sekali. Tuliskan ungkapan pujian pada cerita di atas. "Wah, Edo baik sekali. Suka menolong dan bekerja sama dengan baik." Civic. Describe the meaning of star on the first principle in Pancasila. The first, a golden star with a black slight symbolizes the first precept, namely the Godhead. This golden star is interpreted as a spiritual light for every human being, while the black background symbolizes the natural or original color, which shows that God is the source of everything and existed before everything in the world existed. We can apply the first precept in everyday life. For example, the first, worship according to the belief held. The second, respect others whose religion is different from ours. Third, please help every thought they have different religions. Why is chain as a symbol of the second principle in Pancasila? Because the picture of the chain rings of these little rings indicate the human relationship with each other that helps each other. The chain contained in the second precept consists of rectangular links and circles that are interrelated to form a circle. The rectangular link represents man and the circle symbolizes woman. We follow human beings must help one another. We can apply the second principle in daily life. For example, do not discriminate other people around us. Mutual help, for example, doing community service or giving help to victims of natural disasters. Why is banyan trees as a symbol of the third principle in Pancasila? Because this banyan tree has a long single root that supports that large tree to grow. This root grows to the ground and describes the unity and unity of Indonesia. Because banyan tree also has root that has spirit everywhere, which symbolizes as a unitary state that has diverse cultural backgrounds. This third precept that be applied in our daily lives by doing this. Love the country of Indonesia by preserving exciting cultural heritage. Maintains good relations with friends, even though they are of the different ethnics, religion, and language. Respect with other people. Describe the meaning of bullhead as a symbol of fourth principle in Pancasila. Bullhead is a symbol of the fourth precept because the bull is a social animal that like together, like deliberation, namely people discussing and gathering. We can apply the fourth precept in everyday life. For example, resolve problems with deliberations. Do not force our will when deliberation. Receive deliberation results with grace. How do you implement the second principle of Pancasila at home? Always do justice to family members and yourself. Read the book after studying. Mutual respect with other family members. Be polite and say polite. Place the goods in its place. Do not discriminate other people around us. Mutual help, for example, doing community service or giving help with family. How do you implement the second principle of Pancasila at neighborhood? Always do justice to other people and yourself. Mutual respect with other people. Be polite and say polite. Throw the rubbish in the rubbish bin. Do not discriminate other people around us. Mutual help, for example, doing community service or giving help to victims of natural disasters. How do you implement the second principle of Pancasila at school? Always do justice to other friends and yourself. Mutual respect with teachers and other friends. Be polite and say polite. Throw the rubbish in the rubbish bin. Do not arrogant. Do not discriminate other friends around us. Mutual help, for example, doing community service or giving help with other friends. Why must we implement the second principle of Pancasila on daily life? Because Pancasila is a state-based that is a source of values and morals in good behavior for the people of Indonesia and for the government in carrying out its authority or organized to life of the national state, and Pancasila as the ideology of Indonesian nation. In order there are not five, one person and other in daily life. Mathematics. Write the numbers in word form. 698, 815, 49, 178, 25, 182, 735. Fill the blanks to find the mounts. Fill these questions with right answers. Write a number with 5 tens and 5 ones. Write a number with 8 tens and 3 ones. Write a number with 2 tens and 1 ones. Write a number with 1 tens and 3 ones. Write a number with 4 tens and 5 ones. Write a number with 7 tens and 9 ones. Solve each problem using the numbers 6.3.0. Write the smallest number you can make with 0 in the tens place. Using the number 6.1.0, what number you can make that is smaller than 061? Using the numbers 0.2.9, what the smallest number you can create? Using the numbers 4.9.2, what can you make that is larger than 9, 2, 4? Using the numbers 2.6.5, what is the largest number you can create? Science. Mention the parts of living things below. Seed, flower, leaves, stem, branch, root. Explain the function of part which given row A as the main breeding tools, that is, generatively as a new individual and can be a source of food. Explain the function of parts which given row B. Flowers are tool for generative feedings to attract birds, insects, and bees to alight and pollinate. For the unification of male and female gametes to reproduce seed. To produce seed. Explain the function of part with given row C. The site of photosynthesis as a respiratory organ, chlorophyll. The place of transpiration is a state of loss of moisture from the surface of plants. Most transpiration takes place through the moderate stomata, through the cuticle of the leaves in smaller mounds. The respiration occurs when a plant opens its stomata to take carbon dioxide from the air to photosynthesis. Vegetative reproduce organs. The site of the mutation is the process of releasing water in the form of liquid from the leaf's tissues. Explain the function of part which given row D. As a hedges for plants, they remain standing. As a carrier of water and mineral salts from roots to leaf through xylem vessels for photosynthesis. Food reservoirs throats help the breeding process as a vegetative propagation tools. Explain the function of part which given row E. The place where the leaves, flowers of fruit are protected as a food and water trajectory, as a place for growth of new shoots in the plants. As part of the trunk, the branches also contribute in giving shape to the body of the plant. Explain the function of part which given row F. Roots as support for growing upright plants. Root function as water and nutrient absorption. For food reserves throats, for respiration, for photosynthesis, as a plant movement. Describe the function of water for plants. 1. To fill the body fluids of plants. 2. To food elements solvents found the soil. 3. To help absorption of nutrients from the soil by plants' roots. 4. To transporting food elements to all plants' organs. 5. To help facilitate metabolism, especially in the process of photosynthesis, and then transports the results of photosynthesis from the leaves to all parts of the plant. 6. To smooth air, aeration, and oxygen supply in the soil. Here are a number of beans that have been planted in different ways. A. Which bean do you think will grow? The answer is B and D. B. Why did you make the choice? The answer is because one of the terms that plants grow. The plant needs some water that used for transfer nutrition in the body's plants. C. Describe other needs to grow the plants. The answer is give enough water, enough sunlight, enough fertilizer. Look at this picture of a garden. The owners have been on vacation for 2 weeks. Why has the grass grown less under the tree than anywhere else? The answers because the grass under the tree does not get enough sun. So that grass grows is in habitat because the grass around the tree does not get enough nutrient from the soil. Why do the flowers in the hanging basket look unhealthy? Exciting soil in hanging basket does not store water for a long time, so that when the roots need water to any time, plants do not get it. It may be that plants do not get enough sunlight.